QuadQuiz!
Brought to you by Math with Sir Lester. There are 3 questions for this video, and you are to answer them in 15 seconds each. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Let's have this given equation. For this, which coefficient is not present? Is it A, B, or C? The coefficient that is not there is the coefficient of B. With this, and aside from the quadratic formula, which of these 3 methods is easiest to be used in solving the roots of this given equation? And it would be the method for extracting square roots. So, what are the roots of this given quadratic equation? The roots are positive 2 square root of 2 and negative 2 square root of 2. Did you get 3 over 3? If not, please continue viewing this video. Aside from the quadratic formula, there are 3 different methods in solving the roots of any quadratic equation, and each of them has specific conditions that needs to be met. Here, our equation doesn't have any B coefficient, and that falls on the process for extracting square roots. The A coefficient here is, we note it to be 1. The B coefficient is again not there, or 0, and the C coefficient is negative 8. We don't actually need to use these coefficients, we just need to identify the presence of B or the absence of B, and this, there is no B coefficient, so we are going to use the method for extracting square roots. If ever B coefficient is around and it's the C coefficient that is not there, we cannot use this method. Again, this is specifically for when B is equal to 0. And with that, we could have this process. We have x squared minus 8 equals 0. We are going to isolate this here, and you will have x squared is equal to positive 8. And then we are going to take the root of both sides of the equation. So the square root of x squared is x. There's also one thing that we need to be reminded of whenever we take the root of a number. Here, square root of 8. It would mean we are going to consider both signs. Why? Consider 25 as a perfect square. 25 is a result of squaring positive 5. But 25 is also a result when we square negative 5. Both 5 and negative 5 are roots of the perfect square 25. That would mean we are considering both opposite signs. So you have here the positive negative square root of 8. We can simplify square root of 8 further because we have a factor for that. So you have plus minus square root of 4 times 2. And then x is equal to plus minus the square root of 4 is 2, and you will have square root of 2. So this is now our result. In short, the first root of this equation is the positive 2 square root of 2, and the second is the negative of 2 square root of 2. This is why these are the roots presented earlier. So again, we used the extracting square roots method because there is no B coefficient. And this is all the discussions for this
QuadQuiz!
Subscribe now!